Yo, so I'm gonna wait for some people to tune in on this one. I can't wait today, even though they can go back and watch, but I'm gonna wait for three guys to tune in. We're gonna see how many viewers we have. I got a couple minutes, so I'll come back in once we have a few viewers. You might hear me muted for a little minute. I'm gonna have this thing on wrong. Yo, we gonna get a cut. I'm waiting for a few more viewers, man. We got like two watching. I'll wait for about two more, and then I'll start. Even though everybody can go back and watch this, but I do want a few viewers. See what we get. See who tap in. The people at work today. Hope everybody doing all right though. Other than the little chaos that was going on in the chat yesterday, everybody want to smash the commission day. That's how I go though, man. All right, at 10:06 I'll start, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Well, I think we got 3 viewers. Yep. All right, we got 3 viewers. I'm ready to rock and roll, man. We're gonna go ahead and start. So that's what I wanted. And I'm sure that more people will tap in once I go on. So, of course, I'm gonna point all my accolades out first, but of course, yesterday, and it happens every season, man. One of these days is always like a killer commish day or killer commish week or whatever you want to call it. And then it linger on for something else and somebody else come on and they complain, and then here comes somebody else coming on and complain. Let me tell you something, man. And I take it, it's cool, but I am a human being and I do have a family, and I don't get paid for this. It's a hard job. That's why you see a lot of leagues fail. This league been going on for the longest because of the consistency I have had. Do I make mistakes? Hell yeah. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. But for the most part, when I do make a mistake, I try to make it right. You get what I'm saying? First off, it's 32 guys in this league. Some of them, some of them fall off a plan, and we get to the peak season where the new man about to come out. A lot of people fall off. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Everybody be hype at the beginning. Then we always get, don't matter, of course on the PS4 we had a little bit more consistency, but even closer to the new man about to come out. But this league is a little bit different because we lost a lot of guys from the PS4 that didn't they didn't get a PS5, and they still not even active like Brett, like Omar, like Sykes, who else these guys have tried to get back because they made the league better. They played games, you know what I'm saying? They played even before the new man about to come out, and the league was at its all-time high. It kept going, but things change, time change, people change, and it's just going to change. So it's hard running the league with 32 guys, man. First off, you got to make sure everybody try to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I wish everybody could have a number one overall pick. I try to treat my vet guys with a little bit more respect because they've been here with me. They've been riding with me. I have a lot of them that don't. They just play games. Even when I do make a mistake, they be like, "It's all right, commiss." You know what I'm saying? Like, just get it right the next time or do this for me. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. You know, I got a few veteran guys that I personally would like to thank for real. Prime example, MJ Ultra. One of the first guys I can think of, man. I always play games. I have messed up with him sometimes. He didn't, you know, I only seen him really go in one time, but he didn't necessarily go in on me. He just was like, you know, boom, boom, boom. What can we do to fix it or whatever? Or it might have been a game that he had to play that the dude and got the force win and we had to fix it. But for the most part, MJ, he one of the guys. Don't give me no spill. He just do what he supposed to do. Vlad, one of the guys. Don't hardly give me no spill. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just to name a few. You know what I mean? Like Dix from Atlanta. Dix inconsistent here and there, but for the most part, Dix do what he got to do. Play his games. Pay his money when he has to pay, and when he can pay his money, and we move on. You know what I mean? Like. Some of the guys that don't cause no problems, they just do what they got to do. You know, stuff happen. They don't go hard and, you know, calling me out my name or doing this or doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, everybody not the same. So it is what it is. But let me get into the meat of things. First off, the league is very hard to run. I give incentives out for guys that pay on time. When I get these incentives out, you got a total of if all 15 guys pay in the top tier 15, and then in the top bottom tier of 10, they pay their money. That's 25 guys. 3 players apiece for the 15 guys, and sometimes I add an extra player, and then 2 players apiece for the bottom 10 guys, which is 2 players, and sometimes I add an extra player. Just add up how many players that is that have to do on each team. I don't get paid for it. I give everybody a high upgrade. I upgrade everybody's players to a high ceiling, man, to try to help you to win. And it goes unappreciated. You don't understand how late I have to stay up, or how I'll go to the barbershop, and I shouldn't have to explain this. So sometimes you gotta let people know how I go out. Everybody know I cut hair for a living. How I go to the barbershop. Sometimes go to my other job. Get off work, doing players in between there. Don't get no sleep. Trying to get everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? Knocking this player out at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Get back up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take my daughter to school. Then leaving my daughter to school, going straight to the shop. Going to the shop, working all day. Leaving there, going straight to my other job. Like, it's a headache trying to make everybody happy. Trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people disrespected me. I bring them back in the league to keep the league running, to keep the league full. You know what I'm saying? I take the disrespect from guys like Justin, who always inconsistent when leaving and coming and going, leaving the league. You know, Dwayne has gotten better, but always taking the harshness from Dwayne and his attitude. And, you know, even though he's gotten a lot better, I ain't had no problem on Dwayne. But I had to deal with Dwayne over the years. People like Commodore, who keep you, and if something don't go his way, he gets mad and then he want to dish out at the commissioner. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Commodore don't cause too many problems, but when stuff don't go his way, instead of saying, hey, you know what? Let me hit this dude up. Let me DM him, man. Let me call him. Let me get reasoning, because I don't know how did this happen. You want to call me out on the chat, or want to call me out my name, call me what I don't do. I'm really surprised at Big James, because I really never had too many issues out of Big James, and I'll get to the Big James situation in a minute. I'm gonna go down the line, but it takes a lot to run this league, man. Making sure everybody pay. Everybody don't pay. I'm gonna tell you off the gate, everybody don't pay. Then I gotta come on here and say, hey, well, or tell the league, you know, well, this person didn't pay, this person, we only got this much money. Look, like I think I have no need to take nobody's money. Trust me, I'm good over here. You know what I mean? Like, that money sits in my PayPal account. What everybody pays is what you get, with the Super Bowl winner get, with the runner up to the Super Bowl winner get, and if we have enough cash, with the division winners to get. And if anything, everybody should be getting on your period for not showing up and not playing or not paying. You know what I mean? Like, but everybody wants to kill the commissioner. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things I have to deal with in order to keep the league running. It's a very, 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 very hard job to wonder what's going on with somebody like Touche. You know, and I love Two, but I just have to bring him up, like, because he's a great league. He's a great league user. You know what I mean? He's a really, really great league user. But at one point, I had to cover for Touche on why he wasn't playing games. I didn't know. You know, Touche's doing better now, but that's the thing I gotta deal with. Well, the Cowboys not playing. Let me get that team. You know, especially if it's a hot team, like, it's hard. Like, it's not just Two. Like, the issue with the, you know, with the Broncos or a guy like trying to get somebody to come back in the league, have to upgrade all the players for Los and bargain Los to take the Raiders so that I can get somebody like, what's my man name, Emmanuel, whatever his name is, that got the Jets. I can't think of his nickname that what's the name, Bap call him, but bring him back in the league because all he want to play with is the Jets, just to keep the league running. Like, it's a very, very, very hard job. And y'all guys don't see the behind the scenes stuff that I do. You know what I'm saying? You just see what's in front of you. So, you know, I'm sure there's more accolades I can point out about what I do, but I'm not gonna go on no much further. I'm sure you guys can kind of like, you know, you get the point. You know what I'm saying? So let's start with this. Let's address the monkey in the rooms with these guys that's complaining. We'll start with let me go. I got my list now. Let me go down here and see who was on it first. Let me see here. All right, we're gonna address the Mo situation. Mo said I gave myself a forced win. So let me tell you something. I don't never give myself a forced win. I always talk. If Addison's on here, or if Addison want to talk up on the chat, they always tell you. I always go to them before I even give myself a forced win, so they can agree with it. So this is what happened with the Mo situation. So me and Mo going back and forth, you know, trying you know, both our schedules are hectic. I don't know what he got going on, but you know, and I can only speak for me. You know, I'm working, you know, trying to figure out a game with him. I hit him up, you know what I'm saying? And we had scheduled a game for Tuesday. Tuesday was the game. I think that was the day before advancement. I think it was. We agreed with the time. The time was supposed to be like 9 o'clock. I think it was something like that. This is the night I have my daughter, which I shouldn't have to explain all this. I have to get my daughter up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Y'all just previously heard me say that. I have to have her at school by a certain time, and then I go to my shop after that. And Wednesdays are a day also I work at my other job, which I go there after I leave the shop, and I stay there till 3 o'clock in the morning. So I say that so y'all can piggyback on where I'm going with this. So now, if we plan at 9 o'clock, I need to be playing at 9 o'clock because I gotta get my daughter together. I gotta get her in the bed. I gotta get myself in the bed, and I gotta get up in the next. Once I play that game, it's, you know, the game's gonna last at least 30 to 45 minutes, right? You probably be done by like 9:35, 9:40, somewhere up in there, 9:45 somewhere, depending on how the game goes or whatever. And then, you know, then I'm only getting less than 6 hours of sleep because then I gotta wind down for bed and all that good stuff. So me and Mo had a time play at 9 o'clock. I hit Mo up. From one, Mo took like 15, I think it was like 15 minutes or someone to hit me back. It was like between 15 and 20 minutes it had to be. So I waited and I told the guys, I said, Mo, don't hit me up. You know, this is what's going on, you know. So Mo finally hits me up and tells me he's in another game. He got about 30 more minutes or he almost done or whatever. Bro, I have no time to wait for you to finish another game. Why you just didn't tell me off the bat, look, I may have another game before we play. That way I know what I have to do. I said, okay, cool. Maybe I can go take my shower or do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he tells me he's in another game. If we set a time to play at 9 o'clock, that's the time we're supposed to play. You know, a couple minutes after I can understand that, maybe, you know, about 5 minutes or whatever. But you in another game, dude. Like, come on. So I told the guys, I told the other, you know, the other admin, which is Bap, Mont, and Addison. I said, look, take the Force W because this dude's in another game. I don't have time to wait for another game. Like, I gotta get up and get in the morning. Like, we have to understand, like, most of the guys in this league are grown men. We have a few guys that's young, you know what I'm saying, and it's trying to come up into the world and come, you know, and try to, you know, figure this thing out called life. But for most of us, for the majority, we all are adults. So like, Mo, you can't schedule a time to play a game and then say you in another game. That don't work like that. So that's why I got the force W. That's the Mo situation. So anybody that don't agree with that, then I don't know what's wrong about that. But that's what happened with the Mo situation. All right, so we're gonna jump into and by the way, like I said, the commission is new already. That's why and sometimes I'm not gonna go back and forth. If you want to know something, just hit me on the DM. I'm not gonna go back and forth on a chat about a game. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you want to know something, just hit me back on the DM. Like, show some respect, because I show y'all a lot of respect. You don't have to come at me all the time on a chat. You can just hit me up and say, hey, commish, what happened to this game, or what happened to our game, or what happened to me and this person's game? You gave me you fair simmed it, or you didn't give me the force win. Like, I'll talk with you. I have no problem. So that's what happened with the Mo situation, with the Lions game. So we're gonna jump into this Cardinals situation. All right. I've said time and time again, everybody knows, I said, y'all do not post your wins on the chat. Oh, you're supposed to get a force win. If you want to put it on the chat, fine, but always make sure you DM me, DM the commission, DM the other commissions too, DM admin, DM me, take a screenshot, let me know, let me know if you get the force win. Because at the end of the day, whether I liked it or not, if you told me that on the first day or the second day, in my life what goes on, I don't know about your life, but what in my life goes on within 2 or 3 days, I'm not gonna come back and remember that I liked your message and that you told me on the chat that I had a force win. What I do is I go into my DMs and I look at my DMs, but most of the time I will tell you this how we organize. When y'all send force wins out and tell the commissioners, most of the time we all come on the chat, we have a chat, and they all say, hey, look, this person's supposed to get the force win. Don't forget this person's supposed to get the force win. Don't forget this person's supposed to get the force win. That's how it operates. And off of their word, I still go back and look at my DMs and see who sent me messages. So once I go on there and see who sends me messages, I'll say, okay, boom, this person supposed to get the first win. Boom, this person get the first win. Then I go back to our chat and see what they put on there. Because sometimes people send them messages, don't send me messages, which not the order of operation. You definitely supposed to send the head commish the messages before you send the other commission the messages. Because most of the time, I don't be the one in advance. You feel what I'm saying? And there's be some miscommunication with that too as well. If guys just follow the rules and follow the guidelines, you'll be fine. So Commodore never sent me no message. I don't think he sent the other commissioners a message. He just put it on the chat and boom, I liked it. I agree, I liked it. But then I remember, if he would have sent it to my DM, I'd be like, oh, okay, I remember. Commodore get a win. So basically what happened is I went ahead and advanced, didn't get Commodore to win. Commodore comes on the chat, goes hard on me, write a 4-page letter about what I ain't do or what I didn't do, and all this, who saw about the commission, or whatever, how he supposed to get the win, how I'm dirty, and whatever he said. I don't try to harp back on that stuff. But I say this to say that, bro, if you just would have did what you was told and followed the rules, and I've constantly said it over and over on the chat, so it wouldn't be no miscommunication, because we had this situation before, you would have gotten your first win. At the end of the day, I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember that you liked the thing, and but at the end of the day, you have to take the heat too, man, that you made a mistake as well. You know what, you could have, you could have hit me up on the side too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's talk this out. What happened? But at the end of the day, you have to, take some type of ownership and say, hey, you know what? I didn't DM that, man. You know what I'm saying? I did just put it on the chat, Commodore, you know how, and I'm not going to go into my other lifestyle, which you know about. So you know how our lifestyle is. So you should have known to hit me in that DM and put it in my DM as well. And the other commissioners. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you get mad at me because you didn't do your job either. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I didn't give you the win, but at the end of the day, you didn't do your job either. So you have to take some type of ownership for you getting that loss. That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a human being. I'm gonna make mistakes, but for the most part, I make fewer mistakes. I own up and do right by the league more than I more than I make mistakes. So I rarely make mistakes, but when I make mistakes, I make mistakes. It happens. You know what I'm saying? I do some more good. I do more good than I do bad. Make a long story short. All right, so that's what happened with that's what happened with the Commodore situation, and that's why he went hard about it. It is what it is. I can't take back one thing I can't do in this league. If I could go back and which I wish they would do it, man, and fix the correction on a game, I would. But I couldn't even try to accommodate. I was going to try to accommodate the Cardinals. I was going to try to accommodate Commodore and give them an upgrade or something. But sometimes when y'all are nasty like that and coming at me like that, I'm not going to do anything to accommodate you. So I'll just let it be what it was. You know what I'm saying? But like Touche said on the chat, I'm a good dude. I really am. Like, all you gotta do is come talk to me. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll work it out. But going on the chat and doing all that, that's little kid stuff, man. Like, we grown men here. Like, just come to me and talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I made a mistake, but you also made a mistake because you didn't, as the Dolphins would say, and I didn't ask the Dolphins to speak up for me, but one thing he said was right. One thing Mike said was right. He do say hit him in the DM. You didn't do that, bro. So you got to take ownership of what you didn't do as well. All right, we're moving on. Who's next? The Washington Commanders, Justin, who always, I bring Justin back to the league, kick Justin back out, because Justin and Commodore are almost the same two people. And they supposed to be, me and them are supposed to see eye to eye, man. If I could tell y'all the story about these guys, it's the guys that, you know how they always say, your family members are always the one that beat you down. Same thing with these guys. These guys are somewhat like family members to me, and they beat me down the worst. But Justin is sort of kind of like Commodore. If something don't go his way, he gets mad at you, and then he's gonna go on the chat, and then he's gonna express his feelings. Okay, cool. Or tell his version, or tell what he don't think is right. Cool. That's just how I go. That's how the commissioners get beat up. That's how we get beat up. That's how I get beat up. They don't get beat up. I always take the heat. So this is what happened with the Justin situation. I told Justin, you know, I went out of town for Mother's Day. I went to go see my mom. I was gone since left. I had a long day Friday. I think I left like I couldn't play Friday night because I got back in late and I had to be back up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So we decided. I said, Justin, I gotta go out. I'm going out of town, man. Like, I'll be back Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can play Monday if you want to do that, or you can, you know, play. Peter, take the first time and say we'll play Monday. I said, all right. So we never scheduled a time because for one, I didn't really know what time I was gonna get back anyway. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you out of town, your Mother's Day. You know, you're tired. We got back in. I ain't gonna go into the whole spiel about my Mother's Day or whatever. But basically, I got back home. We scheduled to play the game at 1 o'clock. But he hit me up. No, he hit me up Monday and said, hey, what time can you play? I said between about 12:30 is 1 o'clock-ish. So, you know, 1 o'clock, you know. 1:30 or something like that. I think it was 1:30, yeah. Like 1 o'clock, 1:30, I think it was. I said 1:30 to 2 or whatever. 1:30/2. If I might get home earlier. So me and Justin, I got home. I hit Justin up. It was about 12:45, I think it was. I think it was like 12:45. Was it 12:45? I think I had him right at 1:30. It might have been 1 at 1:30 because I did. It was like right at 1:30. Yeah, make sure I get my story correct. Justin never responded. Justin said he responded 15 minutes later. Justin not respond 15 minutes later. I had already told the guys I was waiting around for him. I was like, because I know I had to go to work. Had to be to work by supposed to be to work by 3:30, 4 o'clock. But going and getting into it with these guys, I kind of got to work a little late. You know what I'm saying? But I told the commissioners on the chat. I said, look, I told Justin I was gonna be home about 1:30. I hit Justin up I got home like right 1:30 on the head. I hit Justin up. Justin never responded. I told them guys, I said, if Justin don't hit me up at least by 2:15, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself the forced win because I gotta go to work. Justin hits me right at 2:15. Now, if he would have been like, I'm at the crib, I can play, I'd have been like, all right, cool, let's go ahead. That's why you got to get understanding, man, for you just go on the chat and kill me down. You know what I'm saying? If Justin would have been like, all right, cool. If Justin would have been like, all right, cool, I can play. You know what I'm saying? 2:15, I'd have been like, all right, let's go. Let's strap up. Justin told me I'll be home in 30 minutes. This is at 2:15. I'll be home in 30 minutes. I can't play in 30 minutes. For one, I gotta be gone. I actually gotta be out of here in 30 minutes. Like in the next 30 minutes, I gotta be taking my shower and getting out of here and getting to work. He said he was gonna be home in the next 30 minutes. I can't play in 30 minutes, bro. You know what I mean? Like I told you 1:30. No, they didn't too. You feel what I'm saying? I hit you up at 1:30, then hit that back from you for 2:15. You said you responded in 15 minutes. That was 45 minutes before you responded, my man. I got the proof on the screenshot. So like, then he goes on there, I waited for you this whole time. Justin, you didn't have to wait for me because at the end of the day, when somebody goes out of town, I know the league rules. When somebody goes out of town, what are the options? You can play the computer, take the fair sim, or if the person gets back in time, you can wait and play the person. You waited to play me. I told you what time I was gonna get back. It was just a miscommunication. I hit you up at 1:30. You never hit me back. You hit me back at 2:15 on the head 45 minutes later. And then you tell me you're going to be home in 30 minutes. I can't play in 30 minutes. So at that time, you got mad. I waited for you this whole time. Boom, 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 boom. This ain't right. You shouldn't get, you know. So really, I was supposed to get the forced win because we said, you know, I told the guy, I said, you know, to keep commotion down because it ain't that serious to me. At the end of the day, y'all, this is just a game. We do this to have fun, not for stress. It's supposed to be a stress relief, but we make it stressful. You feel what I'm saying? I told the guys, I told the admin, I told the league commissioners, the other commissioner, I said, hey, look, to keep commotion down, I'm going to go ahead and just fair send me and Justin game. Because I told him I was going to give myself the forced win. But I said, I'm going to just fair send me and Justin game because Justin didn't hit me back in time. He hit me back at 2:15 on the head. And then he tells me he's going to be another 30 minutes before he get home. I can't do that. So I'll go ahead and fair send me and Justin game. Justin, at this particular time, DMing me going hard. And I was like, Justin, be blessed, brother. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had the option to play on the computer or taking the fair sim. You chose to play on Monday. We agreed to play on Monday. I told you what time I was going to be home. You wasn't available at that time. You didn't hit me back. Boom, that's what it is. That's what he didn't fail to understand. So that's the story about the whole Justin thing. I didn't give myself a forced win. I could have. I took the fair sim. But one thing about it is, if you do right by this game, if you do right by a person, if I didn't do right by Justin, I would have took a loss on that game. I end up getting a win. I just saw I end up getting a win because I'm telling the truth. Like, that's one thing about this game. I've seen it happen plenty of times. If somebody tell it, like, if you tell the truth about something, it's gonna happen for you. If it's not gonna happen for you. I put the fair sim. I end up getting a win. We're gonna move on from it. That's what happened with the Justin situation. If y'all don't understand that, then it's just miscommunication, I guess, with Justin. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know what's his deal, but that's what happened. Big James. We'll go to Big James. This is the first time Big James has ever acted like that. You know what I'm saying? I even told Big James to hit me up. Big James never hit me up. With the Big James situation, I got it in my phone, bro. I never got a message from you. Maybe I was in a dead zone. Maybe I don't know if you sent messages to the other commissioners. I did ask Bap. He said he didn't get a message from you. And Bap is your boy. He brought you into the league. Addison's supposed to be your boy from what I understand, but none of them told me they got the message from you. Now, if Addison got a message from you, then nobody told me. The day that yesterday, they told me who all was supposed to get a forced win. They sent it on the chat, who was supposed to get a forced win. Nobody ever said you. Big James, you have missed a couple games, bro. Like, you haven't played a couple games. I don't know if it was because of your opponent. You never told me anything because of your opponent or you. I don't know what happened, but I never heard anything. If you did send a message the other day, I didn't get it, man. Like, I can show you, I didn't get it. That's what I was telling you to call me for. I didn't get it. So, and sometimes things happen with these social media. First, GroupMe ain't nothing but a social media app. That's all it is, man. Like, but sometimes things happen with that. I don't know, but I didn't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't know if it really sent on your end or not. You need to go check it. Because sometimes I'll send messages on GroupMe on other chats I'm on, and that little circle bar that shows that the message delivered will keep circling, meaning that it probably didn't send. So, like, I don't know if that's what happened or not, but bro, I never got your message. That's why you got a fair sim. And on top of that, I just thought, hell, you missed a couple games. Nobody ever said anything about the game, so I just fair simmed it. None of the commissioners told me. They gave me everybody that was supposed to get the win. Nobody said anything about Big James. Nobody said nothing about the Texans. The Texans, you're a good dude. You've been playing. You've never gave me a hard time. I would have definitely gave you the win, bro, if you're supposed to get the win. That's what happened on your end. It's nothing. You went on the chat. This league ran this way. This league ran this way. You know what, y'all? And it's cool. And like I said, it's the first incident I ever had about Big James. I've never had an issue with Big James. But Big James, if it's something that you don't like, man, I don't want to see you go. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you have the option to leave. You know what I mean? Like the league is really free will, man. You know, I mean, it's free will. You know, you pay if you want to. Like, you know, if, you know, that's just how it is, man. You can leave. You know what I mean? I don't want you to leave at all. I want you to stay. You're a good opponent. You don't want what 3 championships in this league. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a good user. I want you to stay. But at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. You could have came to me and DM me too, or called me and said, "Hey man, what happened to my game?" But yeah, you decided to go off of what your allegations were, what you thought, or your perception of it, and you went to the chat and smashed me. You know, smash, like I said, smash commits day. Then here comes Commodore. Then here comes the Bills, and then here comes Mike. Here comes Carlos, and then what's my man name? With the Colts. Brian, you know, everybody wants to go back and forth about everything. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, some people was agreeing with me and some people wasn't, you know, but agreeing or not, y'all, like, if anything don't go your way in this league, and it's going to happen, bro, like things happen, mistakes happen. All you got to do is hit me up about it, man. I'm a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight up guy. You can come to me. We can talk about it. And I'll try to handle it the best way I can, or I'll try to accommodate you for it. But when you go hard on me like that, and we haven't come together and try to figure out what happened, or come to a reason with each other, I'm not gonna just be like, all right, I gotta do this for him, right? Because that's gonna make me not want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you're young and you want something from your mom, you want some new sneakers, but yet you keep bringing D's and C's home. Or D's and F's home. Like, your mama's not going to go out there and buy you no $300 or $200 whatever at the time, $300 shoes or Michael Jordans or whatever, LeBrons, whatever y'all want, whatever everybody liked back in, you know, in your time, in your era. No, but your mom's not, or your dad is not going to accommodate you for that if you keep bringing bad grades home. Like, who does that? You get what I'm saying? So that's what happened with those issues. I hope it's understandable. I hope everybody got an understanding from it. And that's what happened. It was nothing. I don't give myself a forced win. Justin, I didn't get myself a forced win on your game. The reason why I got a forced win on your game, Mo, because you told me a time, you didn't agree to that time, and boom, that's what happened. And the commissioners agree with it. If I'm wrong, if they're wrong, they can come on the chat and say it. I tell them everything, especially when it concerns me, because I know that I can't account for myself all the time. I have to. That's why I got them. You get what I'm saying? That's why they're admin as well. So. And Big James, your situation was just what it was. I just told you what happened. Same thing with Commodore. Same thing with everybody, Justin and everybody else I just talked about. So, like I said, guys, I'm gonna go back to this saying is, guys, gotta do a better job at playing games. That way these issues won't happen. We gotta get guys that's gonna play. Like, for real. Like, if guys play their games, these issues won't happen, yo. And that's just what it is. I know we got some stragglers in the league, and I talk to them, and I try to get them to play as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we do. But at the end of the day, if you know somebody, if you know you got a straggler game, like, prime example, let's go down this list. This first game right here, Jeter against, what's my man name? JR. We all know JR. Right now, JR used to be a consistent guy. We all know if JR's a straggler. Go ahead and hit me up and say, hey, Matt, I hit this dude up. Never heard back from the first day. If he don't hit you back the first day, because somebody that want to play a game, they gonna hit you back on that first day. Like Bap said, like, hit me up and say, hey, bro, all right, now as I get the force win, something changed, I'll let you know. Force win, boom. But if something changed, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Who else is a straggler on this shit? This JS guy ain't really been. I don't know if he's been playing consistent. It don't look like it. But like, I already know about the CPU game. We all know how E-Ballin is. We already know how he is. Like, E-Ballin. Like, we already know how he is, man. So, like, hit him up. If he don't hit you up, let me know. Mike, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a few guys on here. Like, Vlad, I heard it's hard to get in touch with you sometime, man. You my guy, man. You don't complain or nothing like that. But, bro, you got to do a better job at setting games up with guys. Because a lot of guys hit me up about you giving them a hard time playing games, man. You got to do a little bit better, too. You know what I mean? Like, Cortez is another one. You know, it's like, y'all know y'all have these games, Commodore, you got another game right here. You know, hit Cortez up. If he don't hit you back within a certain amount of time, go ahead and send me a DM and say force win, bro. You get what I'm saying? If something changed, I'll let you know. If something changed, y'all end up playing, then cool. If he hits you back though, don't take a forced win the first day, because if he hits you back day 2, because it's a 3-day window. You feel what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and play him. But if he don't hit you back that first day, you don't hear nothing from him. Go ahead and tell me a forced win until otherwise. You get what I'm saying? Like, them guys that you already know. Like, we already know Parkway gonna play. We know Lowe's gonna play. Like, let something happen with their jobs or whatever. We already know. Why not? Jersey Florida, Jersey Florida gonna play. It's a little inconsistent. Why not being pretty straight? He's a little inconsistent. But like prime example, same thing with Rundall. Like, hit him up. If Dix don't hit you back up that first day, let me know. Chevy. And Chevy don't give me no problems. Chevy is another good one, man. Don't give me no problems. When mistakes happen, we roll with it. We try to fix it. Boom, go with that. And same thing, same thing with everybody else on here, man. Just let me know. All right, I'm gonna get into these predictions, man. I'm moving on. Jeter will get this win, man. It probably won't even get played. And if Jeter do play him, Jeter gonna blow them the hell out. Commanders should win this game. I'm picking Justin to win this game, 31 to 17. Saints, Buccaneers. The Saints should win. The Saints is another one. I don't know exactly if he's really been playing or not. So my man with the Saints, Haiti, hit me up, man. If you don't hear a response from him, if he does get played, I'm picking the Jersey Dot. Actually, JD. I'm gonna call him JD. He's not Jersey. JD is actually pretty straight. So I would probably pick him to win this game, probably about 24 to 20. All right, Big James gets the win. E. Baldwin and Mike, it'd be a good game if E. Baldwin plays, but Mike hit me up if he don't hit you back. Mike, I think I'm picking Mike to win the game though. It'll be a close one if it gets played. I think it's like 31, at least 31-28. Chargers and Dwayne. Dwayne's been playing great lately, going against Killer Care, but I think Killer Care gonna go down there and beat him. It's not gonna be by much. I think Dwayne loses 33. I think it's like 33-28. Dwayne loses. I think that's about a touchdown. King Vlad and Mike. It's gonna be a good game. Game of the week. I'm picking Vlad at home. This game of the week. I'm gonna give it a Thursday night football game. I'll give Dwayne Sunday game of the week. I'm picking Vlad to win this game, man, against Mike in a tight one. I'm gonna go 31-30, man. It's gonna be a tight game. I think Mike gets that run game going, but I think Vlad just gonna win by last minute field goal or something. He's gonna be down and kick a last minute field goal and go up 31-30. Commodore is gonna win this game if he does play Cortez. If not, when Commodore, let me know. Commodore will win. If he does get played, Commodore will win. I say 28-20. The Colts beat the crap out of what's the name? Did San Fran play that game? Okay, I think they did play. Yeah, they did play. Oh, San Fran won. Wow, Touche rolling. Parkway, he hate me. Los in Parkway. This is gonna be a good game too. I'm gonna give it a Sunday night football game. I think Parkway wins. 30-27. Jersey Florida in this game. 26-21. Rundall loses to Chevy. Chevy in this game. 20. I'm gonna go Chevy. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chevy. 29-23. Bat will win his division game against Mo. 35-21. I don't predict my games. We're gonna see what happens. We supposed to play today. MJ is hot. He been playing way 10 though, man. Hottest player in the league, man. MJ is on a roll. We see if he get a Super Bowl out of it. You know what I mean? But MJ on a roll, man. MJ playing good. We'll see what happens, man. I don't predict my games though. And then good game, good win. I'll put this. I'll give the Monday Night Football game to Addison not playing this week, to Mike and Mo. Good win, a good win, Touche. 27-14. You beat Jersey. That was a big win. That was very, very, very big win. And that's the end of my predictions, man. Anybody got any questions? I know it's a long one today, but I had to discuss the situations that I was getting accused for, and I hope there's understanding. If, like I said, if you have anything that's going on in the league, you need to talk. Something happens and it don't go your way, just hit me up, man. It ain't no big deal. Like we ain't got to go on a chat and kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, can't tell you what to do, but you got to go on the chat and kill me. Just talk to me. I try to make it happen for you. That's the person I am, man. Because I don't do everything right, but everything ain't my fault either. Sometimes it can go both ways. So like I said, that's the end of that, man, and that's the end of these week 12 predictions and league news. Until week 13, I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a great and safe day, man. Peace.
Yeah, Ilana, stand up.